Alright.
We're back.
We're back. Where'd the Wii remote go? Where? No, I'm not doing a bit. Where the fuck did I put the Wii remote? There it is.
I told you that fat ass.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so the game has given us an objective. I believe it was in the phase-on mines. Yep. Okay, so we needed to get there from the what am I trying to think of? The ship. Mm-hmm. The fucked up ship. The frigate, that's what it is.
I love ice cream sandwiches.
Same.
They're so good.
Most things are better in sandwich form, I find. It's true.
Mm.
Okay, I believe... Is it over here? Yeah, here we go. And those guys talking about some fucked up Minecraft flesh cube shit. I'm just gonna ignore it for the sake of my sanity. Yeah, because it was like... Yeah, there we go. Frigate, and then... Yep. Yeah, so I think I was on the right track. It's just I got distracted talking and was like, I should just get back to the ship because that'll be a good mid-ground anyway.
You should meet them, Jameson. The flesh cubes welcome all.
That's... I mean, yeah, maybe. I might hop on Minecraft later. I don't know yet. I always sort of plan on not sleeping. Not on purpose or anything. It's just it goes that way sometimes.
Oof.
Do you at least use the human? Yes, right. They're respected. I'm looking for horror resource packs right now. Fun. That's not it. There we go. Oh. But yeah, got an artifact. Hell yeah.
Woo!
I hope...
It's 12 more.
11 more.
11 more.
I hope I can just, like, get them all and then drop them all off at once instead of it... I hope it's not like you... For some of them, you know how sometimes these kind of collect-a-thon-y bits in games, it's like you need to get this one to get access to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping it's not like that.
I don't think it will be.
Mostly because I don't even remember how I got to that room that had them in there. I think that was in the temple in Fendrana Drifts, but I could be misremembering. Because we only went there the one time.
Mm-hmm.
I still stand by. There's 100% going to be an annoying boss fight in that arena when we get all 12 of them. I just don't know what it's going to be.
Ridley.
You think Ridley?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Ah, my favorite part of the game again. The best part of this entire experience.
Best part of waking up is drowning in your sleep. You're welcome.
I just gotta go down. Oh yeah, right, it was down here. I think it was this way, yeah? It was this door?
Yep.
Okay, Fallout Boy, relax. Yeah, can I use power bombs? Nope. Maybe no. It's cracking, it's glowing, and it catches my attention every time. Try melting it? Oh shit! Well, I mean, we're underwater. No, that still works. Flamethrower? Oh no! Wait, hold on. Charge it up.
Flamethrower underwater?
I don't know, the plasma... maybe, yeah, it's not turning on, so maybe not.
Scan?
Scan it. Yeah, see, it's nothing. Like, it's not even a thing.
It might just be like a detail or something.
Yeah. That's the thing with these games. Like, these things that they throw in just to be like little nice-looking background details, they set off my brain to be like, this is a secret. Why is this not opening? There we go. Must be a set piece. Yeah. It's like in Pokemon, where, like, you find, like, a dead end that only has a bush, and you click A on it, and there isn't an item on it, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, you're like, no need.
You're like, oh, okay, I guess. It makes sense, right? You don't want to put a secret at every opportunity, because then they stop being secrets. They just start being like, here's all the invisible bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to jump over those. You want to make it so the player has to, like, think about it, you know?
Definitely. I like the music in this part.
Yeah, the music is very nice.
But you're like, that's the only good thing about it.
Literally, though, yes. And it's not so bad now that we actually have the gravity suit.
And the grapple hook.
Well, the grappling hook didn't matter for the jumping bit. There's nothing to grapple onto it.
Oh.
You're thinking of the ice bit.
Oh, I am.
And even then, that was only to get, like, a missile tank, so it's like, if we end up back there, sure, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it, because I know I only have 40 missiles, but it's like, I haven't needed them, because the beams do enough damage. You know, that's something I like, because I felt like in Super Metroid, tempting to re-frog voice house, do it. I felt like in Super Metroid, like, to do all the bosses, I kind of needed to use, like, the missiles and the super missiles and shit. Just because it provided a lot of extra damage.
Froggies are fun.
Although that apparently fucked me up. Apparently that fucked me up for one part, because I think it was Fantoon has different AI if you use the super missiles on him, and that made him a lot harder, and I was raging about it, because I didn't even realize what I was doing wrong at the time.
Yes, dear Roy.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind redoing Super Metroid at some point just to, like, do it more correctly, but I haven't played Super Metroid since, like, so it wouldn't really be that much better, aside from maybe I would remember, like, don't use super missiles on that one boss. But, like, Fantoon gets pissed if you use super missiles. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Maybe if I just get super into Metroid at some point, I can, like, redo Super Metroid and be like, hey, I'm a pro at this now. Just, like, 100% it or some shit, but if that ever happened, it would not be for a long time. We have a number of other projects we're planning on redoing. Some of them soon, some of them less soon.
I miss, like, all the bosses in Super Metroid compared to this game.
I mean, I kind of do too, because I feel like we've only fought, like, 2 of them, right?
Ha ha ha, 100% Super Metroid without a walkthrough?
I never said it wouldn't be with a walkthrough. I said I wouldn't use a walkthrough on stream, but I'd probably study one while I'm doing it just for, like, a practice. What was I about to say?
Something.
I kind of do too, because I feel like we've only fought 2 of them, right? Because I'm not going to count the Parasite Queen, because that was like a tutorial thing. That was basically just, here's how you use a lock-on, right?
Yeah.
So there's the rock boss and the ice guy, right?
Yeah.
Am I forgetting someone?
I don't think so.
The first time you fight one of those ghosts, they kind of act like it's like a mini-boss.
Yeah.
But the Hive Mecha? Oh, yeah, right, that thing. The Mutant Scyther guy that I spent way too long on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy, too. That wasn't a boss. That was a test of my fucking patience.
Isn't that the point?
No. Phase on mines, here we go. Turn. No, but I mean, at the same time, though, like, I'd rather have, like, a few cool bosses than, like, every 5 minutes, it's like, here's a shitty boss! I'm not saying, like, Super Metroid's bosses were shitty.
I liked their bosses.
No, Super Metroid's bosses were mostly fine. Crocomire was kind of a sack of shit. Fantoon was my own fault, though.
I mean, with a name like Crockermire, I mean, how good can you get?
Fair enough.
It's like, okay, evil crockpot, like...
He's full of evil soup. Well, it actually reminds me on the subject of going back to like me reading about like this game's development and stuff, because I find that shit really interesting. Apparently Kraid was going to be in this game.
Really?
But they threw that idea away. I'm guessing it was either based on time or they just couldn't make it work. Because Kraid was the big green one.
Yeah.
Who took up like 4 fucking screens. Because I've noticed this game is very Super Metroid. Like, I feel like they're explicitly trying to be like, hey, this is not literally like 3D Super Metroid, but I feel like they looked at that one specifically when they were thinking of like how to structure this game, kind of, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and they have like Ridley, so like, oh yeah, let's bring back Kraid, and then they probably were like, this is awful. Because like, imagine doing that. I was gonna say imagine doing that fight in 3D where you're jumping on him, but that might be easier in 3D actually.
I don't know. I really enjoy the universe.
Me too.
Of Metroid in general, and it's sad that there's like not a whole lot of games.
Okay, so I gotta get back to the yellow bit. Okay, so we were literally like on the right track and then we just left. But it happens.
Ice, ice, baby.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Listen.
Excuse me.
Ice.
I love how the game doesn't even lock the doors when enemies show up half the time. Actually, it's like 90% of the time. They're just like, yeah, just run or whatever. This is the right way.
For the blue doors you unlocked?
No, I'm going over here.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that already. We did that the first time we were here. But thank you, though.
What about that weird 3-tier puzzle that was close to here?
That was not close to here.
Oh.
But I know what you're talking about. That was like super early on, and I still have no clue. So I'm just not bothering. Please go. What the fuck? Oh. Excuse me.
No.
Druid likes the flesh cube of eternal suffering. Of course she fucking does.
That's a little creepy, but alright.
She's your wife.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means it's your problem.
Does that mean I'm creepy?
No.
I know
what?
I like animal skulls, but I don't think I'm that creepy.
No, that is not at all what I said. Okay, so if we go through here, research access. What?
So you're trying to get to the...
We're trying to get to this. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to get to this yellow bit down here. Oh my god, I kind of hate this map, but at the same time, I don't know how else they would make it.
Yeah. I think you're going the right direction, because that's going to go down to the next level.
I have no clue anymore. I don't know, something about that map I get turned around a lot. I think it's because like the sections like stay on top of each other, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that room's right there, and it's actually like below me.
Honestly.
Any map's better than none at all. I agree. Yeah, definitely. 100%. I would rather have a shitty map than no map. I'm just saying, like, that's like why I keep getting turned around, because I look at it and my brain doesn't process like, hey, rotate it more to double check. It's just like, yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, I think this is right? Because it's like it'd go through here. And then go down. No, that's where we just were.
No, hold on. Flip it to the left. A little more. A little more. A little more.
Shit, I've literally
Back out a little. No. Yep.
This is the right room? Okay. I'll just take your word for it.
Time for food. I will return.
Alright. Boomst.
Whompst.
Oh, damn it.
Do you ever feel? Do you ever feel? Do you ever feel? My dad makes fucking awesome food. That's great. What do you have?
Fuck.
There was like turkey on sale, so we got half a turkey for like $4.
Yeah.
And leftover mashed potatoes, and I sauteed up wild mixed mushrooms and spinach.
What? Oh my god. Okay, jump. Fucking jump.
We're having hamburger steaks with mushroom gravy and fries.
What the fuck is shooting me?
Yum. It looked like one of the little camera things. That sounds so good.
I hate those things. Oh my god, where is it?
Poor sneaky bastard.
Fucking annoying as shit. Okay. Open the damn door. Oh yeah, okay. Because then we...
And roly-poly-oly down the tubes.
Right, because it was this bit.
Roly-poly-oly down the tubes.
We have to make sure it doesn't smack us.
But I mean, like, what if I want to be smacked?
Anyway.
Wow. I feel validated, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, babe. Where are you?
I don't know, where are you? God, the Metroids are so cute. Like, I would die for them.
You will, if they have anything to say about it. Okay. To the yellow. Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
Oh God. Do 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 do. I like how they put a little cage there specifically just so the Metroids wouldn't blindside you if you were coming back into this room.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that. I don't like how they phase through the wall.
They'd just be vibing.
You vibe in this plane of reality. Like the rest of us. Nice. Okay, so the room behind me leads to nothing. And then... God damn it. Like, this map is like... It's like annoying to look at. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't tell...
So you gotta go to the room opposite of you.
Not even. It's like down there. So I gotta turn all the way right and then go. So turn. Like. You know what? You know what it is. I kind of wish like it wasn't all orange. Like, it makes it hard for me to like look at it and be like, okay, this is a separate room because it like all like connects together.
Well, Shan, you and Missile think alike as he thinks the Metroids are cute.
Metroids are
They are
cute.
cute.
They're cute in like a weird alien-y kind of way, yeah.
I would love a plushie of a Metroid.
I'm sure that exists somewhere.
I really, really, really want a crocheted Baphomet from, like, Etsy. That's what I want.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna... I was gonna say, if you want a plushy Metroid, though, it probably wouldn't be anything official. It'd probably be something you find on, like, Etsy or something.
I love Etsy, though, because then it's, like, supporting local business. It's great.
Local, quote-unquote.
Well, it's supporting small business. Instead of, like...
Yeah.
Amazon, which I like Amazon as much as the next person, but it's like...
But it's like they got enough of my money.
Seriously.
Okay.
There you go, darling.
Well, not really, because we still have to make it all the way over here first.
Well, you're on your way.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's already dead.
I mean, you did power beam his ass. Yeah, local. Remember the necklace I bought from fucking Vietnam? The shit I buy is usually local. Like that tarot card deck that I found on TikTok today, and like, now I really, really want it so fucking bad. And like, I have tarot card decks, but like, it's so pretty.
Didn't you say you wanted to get a whole bunch of different decks for whatever fucking reason that I don't understand?
I like them. They're pretty, and honestly, the thing is, with having several different kinds of tarot decks, when you learn tarot, you notice certain decks have almost like a quote-unquote different voice. So oracle decks, I find, usually are like, if you need advice or if you're feeling like really sensitive or emotional, it's a little bit nicer to you than tarot can be.
Sure.
Because tarot will rip your ass open and be like, alright, bitch.
But isn't that exactly what you want if you're quote-unquote like predicting your future? Like,
yeah.
You want it to be cut and dry and exact?
You can. Well, it's not always used for predicting your future. It's more of just... It's a form of divination and insight.
That's what divination is.
Kinda. Well, I mean, it's not always for the future. It could be on how to heal or how to cope with something.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
You know, it could be like if you're worried about something in the future, you could see what actions to take now.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed different tarot decks have like almost like a... Like, I don't want to say a voice because it's not like a voice in your head or anything, but they have like a different personality. If that makes sense. Like, I have the Last Unicorn tarot deck. It's like a very stern but motherly tough love kind of thing. And I really love my Last Unicorn deck. The Wild Unknown tarot deck is at this moment my favorite tarot deck that I own, but it's also extremely harsh compared to my other tarot decks.
Sure.
It really just...
Shouldn't just admit you're schizophrenic.
I am not a schizophrenic.
Hey man, I wanted a fucking Millennium Ring and I got one. I'll make sure there's no evil Egyptian spirits in it.
So what if your deck keeps giving you inverted death? It means that some... Well, no, because the death card... A lot of people get scared of the death card and the devil card. Death card is symbolic 9.99 or 99.9% of times. It does not mean an actual death is coming. It means more of a change of something or a birth of something else.
It's the end of something.
Correct.
Something dies, quote unquote.
Right. The devil is usually associated, it could be associated with your own negative thoughts or your own negative self-esteem, and that needs to change. Something is conceptually, quote unquote, dying. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Satan's a homie. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. And, you know, different tarot decks have different artwork and can slightly vary in meanings based on that artwork. But for the most part, that's what it means.
You went the wrong way again.
Well, at least you're close by.
No, I'm not.
Tarot is very interesting, and I want to get a ton of decks, but tarot decks are expensive. Like, the one I really want is called the Marigold deck. It's fucking, like, $40 for the simple deck. It's $100 for the full set. With, like, the book. And it comes with a journal and gold-sided cards. And I get a very soft, deathy vibe from it. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, to get my soul sane if he exists, of course. Yeah, man, might as well let a demon take my body. It can't do any worse than I'm doing right now.
Oof. But yeah, tarot's been around forever.
Yeah.
It's very interesting when you look into the history of tarot or different like divination in general. It's very interesting. I like to use a lot to try and help with anxiety. If there's something I can't control and I'm anxious about it, I just kind of like give it to the deck and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? And half the time it's like, drink some fucking water, you dehydrated cunt, you got it. So
yeah. Okay, so on the left. Yeah, no, learning about that shit, like, through you has been, pretty interesting. Also give me a side effect of hating Arcana Force even more than I already did. So
hating what?
So this is Yu-Gi-Oh deck, called Arcana Force, and they're based on tarot cards, and the idea is that they're a coin flip deck. So it's like you get heads, it's like the card is right side up, you get tails, it's upside down. But the upside down effects are all really, really bad, like they're negative for you, and they're also like, the good effects aren't good enough to actually want to use them half the time.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's a really cool idea. I mean, there's also spell books, which their name is based on that. I don't think they have anything to do with, like, predicting the future, though.
Yeah.
And Shannon agree with me on the fact that Metroid's are cute, squishy boys? She has.
They are cute, squishy boys. Like, and reverse tarot card meanings aren't always negative either. So it's like, you really just gotta, I don't know. It's funny, because I did a tarot card reading for my dad, and my dad used to be extremely like, no tarot, it's evil. And they started researching on it and being like, wow, it's a deck of cards, it's not evil.
Yeah.
And then
it's like, if you believe that they work, like, what about it is going to be evil? It's not like using them fucks with you, it's just they tell you what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's assuming you believe what they say anyway. You know,
yeah.
Like, sorry,
no, you're fine. And my dad, he was like, can you do a reading? And he said it was so accurate, it straight up made him cry. And I was like, I'm sorry, I warned you, this deck is feisty. And then he's been looking into it ever since. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I just saw that deck and I really want it. And now I'm like, oh my god, I need to stop with the tarot decks. I have 4 tarot decks and 3 oracle card packs or something.
What?
But it's like,
Oh, it's this guy again.
I want to do a tarot card reading someday. I think it would be nice. Either that or terrifying as I learn more about myself than I initially wanted to. Well, I say this...
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Tarot's supposed to make you kind of uncomfortable so you can change, but it's usually for the best. And if you actually want a tarot card reading, I would be more than willing to do a free tarot card reading for you. Although you'd have to let me know if you want oracle cards or if you want tarot. It sounds like you want tarot, and my tarot cards are kind of spicy. So, if I do a tarot card reading, they might roast you.
Spicy prediction reading.
Well, again, it's not necessarily a prediction.
No,
it's
I know.
Usually to just
spicy future.
It can help you like heal from trauma. It can help you just like know your worries are taken care of.
It just sounds like a funny way of just saying you're fucked. Just spicy future.
I mean.
No, but the other Yu-Gi-Oh deck based on tarot spell books were actually like super meta for a while, so that's kind of neat. They're like actually really good.
Might I ask what the differences are? Absolutely. So oracle decks are they are not stuck with a major or minor arcana. Rather, they're just a card deck that can vary with so many different meanings. So they're more of a flexible card group. A lot of people tend to use oracle decks for a kinder, more gentler advice, or more of like connecting with spirit guides or something. Mm-hmm. They're really good for daily pulls. So if you pull 1 oracle card a day, it usually gives you great advice for the day. I find in my personal experience, it's not everybody's experience. I find oracle cards are better for connecting with spirit guides, some deities. And overall, if you just need a little TLC or love and care, whereas tarot cards are straight up honest to the point where sometimes it feels a little offensive. But that's kind of the point.
Yeah. Which I feel like, again, I feel like that's what you would want. Like, if you're looking at it for, like, advice or whatever, it's like...
You don't even really have to ask anything in specifics. If you just wanted a reading, it would give you a general reading, and with the readings I've done, 9 times out of 10, it's going to freak you out because it's creepily accurate, and it's also going to be like... It has the vibe of drink water, bitch. You have no other choice.
Yeah.
I think but it's been very good.
I think my thing is just, like, if you're going to ask for the prediction or whatever, or the advice or whatever, it's like... I would prefer it just be like, yeah, this is exactly what it is, rather than be, like, vague, I guess.
Yeah. To an extent, I tend to prefer tarot for that reason. It doesn't sugarcoat anything, whereas oracle cards I really prefer for, like, daily readings, or if I'm, like, really emotional or anxious-filled, just, like, getting clarification that I will be fine, things will be okay, and I'll work through it.
Yeah.
It can really vary on the deck, too, because I have some oracle cards that are definitely more towards spirit guide-y, on spirit guides connecting with you, and then most of my tarot is kind of the group of spirit guides, deities, whatever, that kind of just throw everything at you. Mm-hmm. I find oracles are easier to reaching out one-on-one with different ones.
Right. I don't see, like, a grapple meme.
Also, a lot of people who start getting interested in tarot cards but are afraid of them because Christianity will tend to try oracle cards first, because a lot of them have angels on them.
Fair enough.
Because they're meant to be from angels or spirit guides or that kind of thing.
Oracle cards, general card, tarot will be so honest to mess you up. Nice. Pretty much.
Exactly.
Kind of forgot it. I was only like... I kind of forgot that only like 5 days I was high. I'm assuming you meant like 5 days ago.
Oof.
Can
you grapple?
No, there's no grapple thing anywhere.
Yee.
Yee.
Yeah, but if you're serious, Missile, I will give you an entirely free tarot reading. I'm totally down for that. I get how some people pay for tarot readings, but I feel like if a person actually kind of needs it, I don't charge for it.
Because I don't think I'd be able to jump that high out of the goo.
I don't know. I might be acquiring more for next weekend.
Decent. Oh,
I'm assuming you're referring to the Devil's Lettuce, correct?
There are invisible platforms.
Oh.
There are ghost platforms.
I mean, that's cool. It's nice that we actually get to use the x-rays for something that's not an annoying enemy.
Fair enough, yeah.
Nice.
So, like, do they still exist if I turn this off?
I'm sure.
They do.
They're just invisible.
So I guess you could just sequence break this if you knew these were there already, huh?
Maybe.
Because the only reason I didn't cross this is because I didn't think I could. Oh, I undershot it.
Hey, I feel the need to say this, but thanks again for answering my silly little questions. I know nothing about this, and I enjoy listening to it, so thanks. Absolutely, and it's like... I love answering questions about this kind of stuff because I feel like a lot of it has a lot of really weird taboo against it, or a lot of misconceptions when it's...
Oh, there's Metroid.
When it's not scary at all. It's just like, I like a good leaf. This is a fun card, you know?
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Because again, it's like, what scary shit are you gonna do with it anyway? It's like, oh, I know this dude's gonna have a bad day in 3 months. Like...
The only thing. Ouija boards. Don't touch those if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh boy, here we go.
You dumbass. Like, do not.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to get closer.
Give him a paper cut. Like, don't fuck with Ouija boards if you don't know what you're doing. I don't even like working with Ouija boards because it straight up just opens a portal.
Hey, you burn them.
And it's just, it's not good. If you fuck up, you could have something like a malevolent spirit following you for like ever. And that's not fun. No.
Have you used a Wega board? Sorry, I can't hear the word Ouija.
A Luigi board.
I can't hear a Ouija board without thinking of that video.
Wah!
Don't focus spirits on Ouija boards. Not messing with that. The only reason Susan sessions exist is Christianity. He's a bitch. Oh boy. Cool. Here.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Ouija boards. No messing with that.
Wait.
Anyways, on a lighter note, meme time.
Meme time.
Pregnant? Could I get
2 weeks pregnant? Hang on, let me do the sound shit real quick. To the TV. Turn stream down. Jesus Christ. That man just took out his whole shower.
That whole sound just, like, brought me back to when I was a kid.
Okay.
I used to get real good at those.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Spider-Man. Oh, it's another one of these. Another one of these. Oh, it's already over.
Okay, would you mind explaining the Ouija board one a little bit more? I never heard of them regarded as anything more than a Hasbro toy. So, it actually is made by Hasbro, but it definitely can be used as a game, or you could seriously open a portal to, like, a spirit realm.
Because the Hasbro ones are based off of, like, shit that, like, witches actually used back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. And with that kind of divination, there's kinds of divinations where you invite certain, like, spiritual entities who are safe in your space. And a lot of times, like, especially in Wicca, you would create a circle of sacred space before doing this kind of work. Or you would cleanse your space or do it on an altar, which is, like, already clean.
Yeah.
Whereas a Ouija board, you can't really cast a circle in that kind of a sense.
Because it's like you have to let it in the first place.
Right, because it is literally just, like, opening up a straight-up portal. And a lot of people, if they actually have spiritual contact on a Ouija board, they get freaked the fuck out. They take their hands off the board, which makes them lose control of the portal and can let the spirit in. If you have, a bad spirit, you need to say goodbye. Like,
yeah,
I don't even work with Ouija boards.
It's like in D&D, a wizard goes to summon a beholder to guard their shit, but instead they accidentally summon the thing that looks like a beholder, but it eats magic shit.
Right, and
so it's like, it's not exactly what you wanted.
Right, and a lot of people who use Ouija boards, it's like, oh, they do it at a sleepover or something, and they're just, like, fucking around, and they don't think it's real, and then suddenly, like, they're having issues, and, like...
I see you're just raw spreading your cheeks whenever it comes through. Exactly.
Exactly.
Is there something about the Ouija board that inherently makes it a contact for malevolent spirits?
Not necessarily. It's more of you have the lack of protection when you're using a Ouija board, and if you don't know what to do if you come in contact with one, it could stick around. Right. So... Because
it's not like the Ouija board... It's not like a thing where, like, you use the Ouija board and it binds it temporarily. It's like a phone.
It depends, because if you take your hands off in the middle of talking to it, it could attach itself to the board.
Well, that's what
it could go into this kind of realm.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like taking your hands off the board doesn't turn it off and banish it back to whatever fucking plane of reality it's from.
It locks it, like, in this kind of, like...
The spirit equivalent of going on Omegle.
Dimension.
Yes.
And again, this sounds...
Divine, exactly.
Again, this sounds fucking whack.
No, I like Divine's
But,
version.
like, based on my experiences, this is what I've found to be true. Like, if you're going to use a Ouija board, know what you're doing before you even touch it. Do not burn a Ouija board if you have accidentally let somebody out, because 9 times out of 10, you will find that board in one piece again. And I know this from experience. Do not fuck with Ouija boards, Ouija boards,
It's like a door to another realm, Divine. Sometimes when you open the door, you get friendly spirits. Sometimes you get not friendly spirits. Like opening your door in a shady neighborhood.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys get it? This is the original video, and I love it. I need to see this.
It's mostly just like...
Day 1 of trying to catch my shower goes lacking.
God damn. It's mostly the fact that you don't have as much control in that situation, whereas if you're... You know, you're doing a tarot reading, you've made your sacred space, you have your sacred space, you've cleansed your cards, you cleansed them before and after, and, like, you have this whole series of things you can go through to make it safer.
That's also why witches have cats, by the way.
That is kind of one of the reasons why witches are shown with cats, because cats are at a higher vibrational frequency and they're able, they'll stare at the wall for no reason. And it could be from something like a rat in the wall, or it could literally, they just see a being from another dimension. They're like, what are you?
I thought it was literally like they chase the spirits away or something.
Well, that as well. They are natural protectors. They are meant to protect you. They tend to bond with one or two humans. They're not like a dog where they love everybody.
Okay, so that guy stops moving when I grapple onto him.
Oh, that I 100% believe in. Dogs and cats are more aware of potential danger than humans.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
That and they're cats, so they're cute. 100%.
Also that, yeah. Although something about the idea of like a stereotypical witch riding on a broom with a golden retriever does sound funny.
You want to know where riding on a broom came from?
It's an analogy about like riding Satan's dick, isn't it?
Yes and no. So in witch practice, you do have something called a besom, which is a broom.
Right.
It's a ritual broom to cleanse your space and physically sweep it.
Can you ride it?
No.
Damn it.
I wish I could. That'd be fucking awesome. But when with the witch trials and everything, they actually demonized one of the main symbols of a besom, because at the time, they didn't have metaphysical shops. They had a cauldron, which was usually their pot at home that they would cook in, and like a bunch of herbs and shit. Mm-hmm. And they had a broom, and they did use it as a metaphor. They're like, ooh, witches ride the devil's dick,
right? Which
is fucked up and just straight up not true.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
because the idea was like, why do they all have it? It's gotta be some sketchy shit.
Yeah. Or it's like, witches also have, well, not all witches, most witches also have a bell of some kind. You ring it to kind of cleanse the energy in the room. It's like one of a billion ways to cleanse the energy in a room.
Yeah.
But it's easier, you know?
Something's always burning in this fucking house.
Listen.
Oh.
I like candles. Fuck you.
Okay, I see. Is that gonna respawn?
Just be happy I'm not a chaos witch.
Yeah, first of all, yes you are. Second...
I'm not.
No, like it's a fucking broom used for fucking sweeping or anything crazy like that.
Yeah, and like the cinnamon brooms around Christmas time, that was also like a witchy thing, because cinnamon is very protective, and you hang it by your door to protect your space.
Hey Shannon, I got a joke for you.
What?
Why don't witches wear underwear?
So they can grip the broom better.
Have I told you this one already?
Several times.
Oh, whoops. I love you.
Also, another common misconception: not all witches are women.
Yeah, no,
Warlock?
Wizard is not a man magic user. They're all witches.
Yeah, they're all witches, and warlock or wizard are actually like really bad magic practitioners. So
you know what movie actually gets that accurate, like calling the main dude a witch, even though he's technically still the bad guy, but that's besides the point.
What?
This is a Scooby-Doo movie.
Oof.
And there's like this dude, they're literally in like Salem. I think they're actually in like Salem, literally, and he's trying to become like the ultimate witch and like rule the world or some garbage. But you know, he calls himself a witch even though he's a dude.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, wizard is like a made-up thing. Like,
yeah.
Wizard is like a Dungeons and Dragons Harry Potter thing.
It is. Wizard is a made-up thing, and then warlock was considered a very bad, malevolent magic user.
But instead now there's a really fun D&D class.
Yeah, there's all sorts of fun shit about that.
Yeah. Well, on the topic, what's the deal with familiars?
Familiars are usually they're kind of similar to spirit guides. Some familiars come to this plane in pet form, or if there's animals that live outside your house that you have a really strong connection to. Not every pet is your familiar. That's a huge misconception.
Yeah, because
Beans is mine.
You can't like upgrade a pet to a familiar. That's not really how it works.
Yeah, Beans is 100% a familiar, because when I found him, it was like one of the worst days of my life, and I was like so depressed. I was like, I can't even go on. Like, what am I gonna do? And then I just found him after having a crying fest in my room. And that cat literally has saved me. Also a fan of WoW class that summons fucking demons.
Yeah. willing to bet that's a safe point.
But familiars are essentially kind of almost like a spirit guide that can come, you know, in like pet form or close by form, but not always. You can also have familiars who are not on this plane.
Yeah, Beans definitely doesn't exist in this plane of reality 90% of the time.
Beans is somewhere else. He's like constantly just...
Isn't that right, bud? Yeah.
Can I have a Hershey's Kiss?
Oh, it's a missile replenisher.
Hi.
Have we seen a missile replenishing room this entire goddamn
I
time?
don't think so.
Okay, that's weird. I thought there was going to be a save point. Oh, wait, is it now a save point? Okay, no. It's still the missile thing.
Huh.
It looked like a save point. I thought it was like a one-time thing or something, but that's cool.
That is cool.
I guess that means we're going to need missiles for something.
Probably. Hi, Beanie.
But yeah, no, like, yeah, that's something you taught me really early on, is that, like, wizard is, like, a fake thing. Like,
yep.
No one was actually going around calling... Well, I mean, maybe there were people going around calling themselves wizards, but, like, it wasn't... They weren't actually fucking, Wiccan.
Yeah. I don't necessarily consider myself Wiccan anymore, but that's definitely the path I walked when I first started, because there's not a whole lot of information out there. And then as you dig deeper, you end up finding, you know, your true path.
Right, right.
I mean, that's not the case with everybody, but I don't know. When you learn about Gardner and how everything went, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It doesn't hit quite right for me.
Ooh, no.
Wee! I love the fucking mushrooms.
I don't, because they're killing me. I was really hoping there was a save point on the off chance, like, I keep fucking this jump up and die. Fuck.
I'm trying to think of more fun facts. Oh, with herbs, a lot of time you'll see, like, blank wart. So cat's wart. Wart means for use of.
Right.
So cat's wart is actually catnip.
Yeah.
So catwort you would use for cats. Mugwort, you'd use it for tea.
I mean, I guess you could also just say that, like, the whole, like, Eye of Newt thing. Like, you guys weren't actually ripping apart lizards.
No, that's mustard seed.
Right.
They'd have code names so they wouldn't get caught.
Yeah, but you guys really had to pick the creepiest bullshit in the world, huh?
Yeah.
Like, make your guy... like, you have to admit, that makes you sound worse. Like...
Yeah.
I have to go all the way back to try this again, don't I? Oh, there we go.
And obviously that wart thing isn't for every single herb. I am not an herbologist at all, but that is for general, if you think you might have found, you know.
No, but there is legitimately a shelf full of bottles and books, and it looks like a fucking Skyrim NPC lives in this house.
Listen.
I'm not complaining at all.
Listen.
I'm living for it.
They're cute.
You don't seem to understand that, like, RPG games are literally my aesthetic, and that's why, like, this works out so well, okay? Like, fucking goddamn it!
Always make sure to do your research before ingesting any type of, like, local fauna, flora, anything like that. Like,
yeah. Can I seriously not reach this fucker from down here? Oh my god. Great.
what are other fun facts I know? I know so much. Because I've been doing this shit for 10 years? No, because I started when I was 13. So, like, 8 years? 8 or 9 years. Somewhere around there.
Shannon, you're 23, so I would be 10.
I started around 14.
You said 13 at first. Fuck.
It was like 13, 14.
In other words, use common sense and don't eat that plant. Yeah.
Correct. Correct, my friend.
Yeah, that's probably...
I just have to give the disclosure. We're online. I don't want somebody to go outside and be like, plant, and eat it and have it be something fucking poisonous.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
You really can't?
No.
Okay.
Really can't just jump that. I also can't see shit, which is making this so much more annoying.
Do psychedelics ever show up in witchcraft traditions? Yeah, but at that point it's natural
Yeah.
selection. That's actually a very interesting...
The answer is yes.
Yes and no.
No, the answer is yes.
Well, no, because not every witch does that kind of thing.
No, but that is a thing that is a thing that has been done as a witchcraft thing. That's like saying, you could say that about anything. Like, you could say that, like, oh, not every witch has X, Y, and Z, but it's like, that's still a thing you guys have done.
Yeah, some people would be like, they would take mushies, or do,
Mugwort.
devil's lettuce, smoke mugwort, that kind of stuff, more for, like, really heavy meditation and psychedelic spiritual experiences, but not everybody does that. The most I've had is mugwort tea, and honestly, it just made me sleepy.
Yeah. Poison ivy, I like the way it makes my tummy feel itchy. God, that's nasty.
That's awful. Oh.
I wish this guy kept moving, like, so I could, like, readjust myself, but he stops dead in his tracks as soon as I grab onto him. I don't think I'm close enough to make either of these jumps. Oh my god, I'm going to fucking shit.
I'm sorry, Bab. So, I mean, for some, especially because I don't want to generalize because every person's craft is different, but a lot of people tend to love nature and protect nature and kind of be hippie-ish.
Well, yeah, no one's gonna be a fucking techno witch.
Yeah,
like...
well, some people do fucking weird shit. You know?
you know it's bad when the fucking witch kid is calling you the weird one.
Listen, people do microwave magic, and I honestly just think that's horse shit.
What?
Yeah.
No. We're stopping. We're stopping the entire episode. What do you mean microwave magic?
Magic with a microwave, and I think it's silly.
Like, instead of a cauldron, they just throw all their shit in a microwave, set it for 2 minutes, and they're like, Bob! And then the magic?
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That sounds like a joke from, like, Wizards of Waverly Place. Like,
I have a book on it. Hold on.
You have a book? What? Why do you have a book on microwave magic?
To clarify, I don't have an entire book on microwave magic, but I have a book with a section about it. Hold on.
Okay. Like throwing a couple spoons in the mic and watching the funny sparks. Challenge accepted. Excuse me, I have to put on my amulet of the omniscient and spiritually communicate with my motherboard. Oh god. Okay. Grapple. Okay, here we go. Why my mugwort keep making lightning?
So I do want to credit the book because it is great for a lot of subjects.
Oh my god! This is pissing me the fuck off. I've landed on that stupid fucking mushroom like three times, and for some reason the game is just like, nope, you suck.
I want to give credit to this book because it is a good book. It has some good information. The author is trying too hard to appeal to a younger generation, though. It's called Wikipedia, A Modern White Witch's Guide by Sean Robbins and Leanna Greenaway.
I got you that one.
It's a good book. There's just weird shit in some of it. And again, if you do microwave magic, I am not disrespecting your practice. It's just not my cup of tea.
Actually, it says thermal visors not working. They don't help. Like, it's like, okay, now I can see even less. Like, it's not... I don't think that's gonna help. Well, I'll do it anyway. What's this missile? Why my SpaghettiOs keep making lightning?
I just have to find it now.
Is it not, like, under M for microwave magic?
Well, I mean, there's all sorts... There's, like, a witch's wedding section, and hand fastings, and history, and love spells, which I think are stupid, and you shouldn't do love spells, but that's a whole other fucking rant.
Yeah, don't get us canceled.
Listen, you don't need to do magic for someone to love you. If you're doing that, that's just... not okay. Don't force anybody into shit like that.
Please make that the VOD title, Microwave Magic. I will if I remember. I will.
I'll make him remember. Microwave magic. And I read from this book that I quoted earlier. I'll let you in on a little secret. We witches don't really bother with our cauldron much these days. I disagree, but it's fine. We have evolved with the times and use microwaves and convection ovens. Any spell that entails mixing or brewing concoctions can easily be done in a microwave.
God.
It takes less time, and the end results are actually enhanced mainly because of the powerful electrical energy that the microwave transmits.
I mean, that, like, kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like...
It kind of makes sense, and I think it's a good option for people who don't have access to a lot of tools or haven't been doing it long. For example, a college student, they would have a microwave. So it's like if they needed to make a tea, they could microwave their water.
Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of bullshit to be like, it's enhanced by the electricity. It's like, what?
X-ray vision, are there any hidden platforms?
Probably not. I couldn't tell you, bud.
So, I mean...
There's no interpretation of love matches make a violation of consent. Oh, yeah. 100%. Like, that's all it is.
It really is a violation of consent, but not only that, it's altering somebody's feelings.
Come on! What the fuck?
It's like altering a person's free will, and that's fucked up.
There's a missile in the fairy circle.
The only kind of...
Did you see that?
That's bad. Oh no! The only exception to love magic I would make an exception for and have made an exception for is for self-acceptance and self-love magic.
Can you double jump out of the swing? No, you cannot. I've tried several times. No, you cannot. Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this.
If you have bad self-esteem, of course you want to have better self-esteem.
Well, that's different.
Self-love, and that's different because you can consent to that.
Yeah, and you're doing it on yourself.
Right.
Like, hey, see, because if I do the X-ray thing, it's like I literally can't... There might be something there, but I can't fucking see it, so... Because this dude stops dead in his tracks. Are you not able to jump from that middle mushroom down to the right mushroom? You see, the thing is, Druid, I literally don't know which mushroom you're even talking about, because I can't even angle the camera while I'm doing this to, like, readjust myself. I literally just have to turn like this. So hang on.
There you go.
Well, that's not even near where I need to be. It's over there, I think.
Okay, yeah, you might have to go in the middle mushroom. Drinking a love potion of yourself to counter negative self-talks is the most galaxy head move I've ever heard of.
Yeah, literally, though.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be a potion. You could just make a mix of different herbs to make your own incense and kind of meditate on it when you smell it or something. Not everything has to be potions unless that's kind of what you're into.
Okay. Fucking fine.
Nice!
Fuck that entire section. That was stupid. Okay.
But honestly, I've been there. I've, like, pulled tarot cards, did my...
My brain is so large.
Did my prayers, did my journaling, did my shadow work, aka just working on the negative parts of yourself, and trying to get out of the negative headspace. Sorry, I've been rambling about this forever.
That's fine. It's interesting. You know? And I mean, on some level, that, like, makes sense. It's like, oh, energy and the universe and blah, 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 blah. It's not like you're actually sitting there like, and now my flying monkeys are going to go collect my groceries for me. Although that would be fucking
That would be
sweet.
fucking awesome, first off. Second off, I'd make them do my laundry because I hate laundry.
You would trust a monkey to do your laundry? I mean, you let me do it. It's not rambling if you want to hear about it. I really like listening to it. Yeah, same. Like, we're just learning.
Yeah, there's definitely just a lot of misconceptions about it. It's honestly just like a lot of hippie shit.
Yeah, it's basically just hippie plus.
Yeah. Can I have a flying monkey do all the things I don't wanna? I wish.
Yeah, you'd have to, like, summon it first and, like, get it to like you. It'd be like having a real pet, but with even more fucking bullshit attached to, like, the beginning. But I mean, if you could find a way to summon one, sure. Cannot make that jump, I don't think.
Witches are just hipster hippies!
They were hippies before it was cool. I mean, yeah. Yeah, kinda. Alright, hang on. I need to...
Another fun fact. A lot of witches are actually vegetarian or vegan.
Which, again, kinda makes sense.
Yeah, because they're like, environment!
Right.
And, I mean, I was vegan and vegetarian for quite a long time, but I just cannot live
Yeah, but
that
also
lifestyle.
environment carnivores exist, so...
Yeah.
You know. I respect people who are vegan and vegetarian and shit up until you're annoying about it, which unfortunately is like 90% of you.
I would take the dude out for lunch a couple times, play some games with him, make him a nice hammock, and then make him do my basic chores if I'm busy, and basically make him a roommate.
Good old flying monkey roommate.
You take your roommate out to lunch? That's amazing. What a gentleman.
You're friends with your roommate?
Oof.
You're the best roommate I've ever had. You are. I love you.
I love you too.
I love living with
but
you.
I'm more than a roommate, I would hope.
You are, but you're also a really good roommate.
Thanks. Oh yeah, that's John. He's flying monkey. He's cool.
That's Johnny's flying monkey. You tried vegan life and you remembered bacon, and honestly, I can relate.
Honestly, you want to know what broke me?
Wasn't it steak?
It was steak and cheese.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You know, honestly, like, the steak I could have gotten over, but the thing was, is like, I went to a doctor's appointment and I was really low in B12 and iron.
Yeah.
And I could have just, like...
taken supplements or eat more broccoli or shit, but it's like, fuck that. Fuck that.
But cheese? Fuck, I miss cheese. Like, vegan cheese ain't the same. Like, there used to be this brand called, like, Daya cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And when it melts, it's the same consistency as snot, okay? The texture is awful, but it tastes similar to cheese. But it's not the same. And cheese is just so good.
Oh, there it fucking is. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, I've had some, like, your vegan, like, fake meat, and it didn't taste bad, but it didn't taste like what it was supposed to emulate, yeah.
If you, like...
Like, you gave me, like, the vegan steak and cheese, and it tasted like mediocre steak and cheese. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was like, real steak and cheese was better.
Yeah, it's kind of just like if you're eating it as a replacement and you're really committed to the vegan vegetarian thing, it can work. But
Booker cheese, you.
But you know, if you're trying to eat it instead of for like a diet restriction, it's not the same.
Yeah, like I should, I was kind of joking a minute ago. Like, I respect people who do it, who do the vegan vegetarian thing for, like, actual health reasons or, like, environment, I guess. But it's like, bro, the animal's already dead. Like, when you get them at the grocery store, it's not like you're going out into, like, onto someone's farm and, like, breaking a cow's neck. It's like the people who are, like, all high and mighty about it. Those are the ones who, like, bother me.
Yeah.
But that goes for, like, anything. Like, literally anything. I hate anyone who tries to act like they're better than other people for some arbitrary reason.
Yeah.
And you weren't like that, but I hated you being vegetarian because I knew you fucking hated it and you were just doing it because,
Yeah.
you were a self-conscious kid and you were like, well, I can lose weight this way, I guess. I know part of it was the environmental thing because you just love animals, but I mean, like, you can just buy from, like, a local place if it bothers you that bad and still eat your fucking meat.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we do.
My favorite game is Find the Vegan. Oh yeah, it's so easy. Very blue in here. There we go. Oh, here it goes. Now we're on the other side of this thing.
Honestly, it was really hard. A lot of, like, I'd have to miss out a lot on, like, going out to eat or hanging out with people unless there was Taco Bell, because Taco Bell's, like, the only fast food chain where it's, like, tolerable to survive as a vegan.
Like, being vegetarian is definitely easier than being vegan.
100%, yeah. There's cheese in everything, dude.
Oh, yeah. And it's, like, and it's not even that. It's just, like, some shit you just wouldn't know. Like, fun fact for all you guys, McDonald's fries are not vegan.
No, they're not. They have beef tallow.
Yeah, they boil, or they thank you. They fry it, like, the oil they use has beef tallow in it. That's why McDonald's fries taste fucking better than, like, Burger King fries. I think that's only in America, though.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, McDonald's fries are not vegan. So, you know, you would think, oh, vegetarian, I'll just get a fucking... I mean, you probably shouldn't be going to McDonald's anyway, unless you're like a pescatarian, I guess, so you can get a filet of fish and hate yourself, but... I always thought that was, like, weird. Like, being a vegetarian... Being the kind of vegetarian where, like, you only eat, like, fish and shit, it's like, dude, just say it, just admit you don't want to be a vegetarian. Like, again, if it's a health thing, I get it, but it's like, chicken is, like, as good for you as, like, fish can be. Like, it's like, I can understand not eating red meat. As someone who loves burgers and steak and shit, that shit will destroy your insides if you eat too much of it.
Part of it is, you know, fish are easier to get sustainably or in a kinder manner. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. And also, fish are very nutritious, whereas you know, if you have, like, bologna, that's not very nutritious. It's better to cook up a steak, and honestly, that's normally what we do if we ever have red meat.
Right, but we don't do it every damn day.
Yeah.
Like,
I wish we could, though.
Oh, 100%. If I could have burgers every day of my life, I would. But, like, I make the conscious effort to not do that.
Yeah.
Because I will give myself fucking colon cancer.
Not how much you fucking jack.
That's prostate cancer, sweetheart. Prostate cancer is slightly prevented by jacking off. And I don't know if that's true, but...
I'm pretty sure that is actually true.
I don't see how that makes sense, but...
You work it.
Not the way I do it, but sure.
Hello.
I'm not sticking stuff in my butt 24/7.
Damn it.
We should move on to any other topic. I don't know how this got to me jacking off. I'm sorry. This is why Missile yells at us every day.
I know. Speaking of ass, turn around.
What?
That guy has a disgustingly fat ass.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying not to get murdered, babe. I'm, like, really not concerned about his cake situation.
Nah, man, we're just along for the ride.
Fair enough.
Alright, him!
Yeah, not a fan of everything that's happening here.
You distracted, Missile?
I think he's still working on his evil projects.
Ah, evil projects. Remember how the pirates played God?
Yeah, I see that. It's literally that last guy, but more annoying.
This is their latest creation.
Alright, there we go. So now do I can't lock onto him anymore. It said he cloaks at some point, so I'm assuming... Ugh. I kind of wish I didn't do that. Oh, shit. Okay. Do that. Do that. Where is he? There he is.
That's disgusting.
God. Oh! He just fucking Super Paper Mario'd out. Okay. So if you get him while he's doing this, it's not as bad. Okay, I see.
They really said for that part 2D model, huh?
I mean, if it's just a teleporting animation, it's like, how else do you really... Oh, he's got all his fucking shit back. Go back, go back. I don't even notice these are wave beam guys. Okay, so it's just like, we just gotta do it again, basically.
What, you don't like seeing a man's nervous system?
I don't know if I could even consider that a nervous system.
Bro, I got up for 15 minutes to water my plants. Why are we in the shadow realm?
I don't know, dude.
What kind of plants? I want so many plants. It's a problem.
You need to fuck off. Okay. No. What is he doing?
Always absorbing it.
Yeah, but I can't... I think it's literally supposed to be like, just stop attacking him, but like, he does it in 2 seconds. Like, it's immediate, like, he's like, oh, I'm absorbing, fuck you. So, like, I kind of just gotta go with it.
No, Shadow Realm is in Prime 2.
Oh, thank God. Is that where we're introduced to Dark Samus and Light Samus? Samus's less edgy counterpart? Fuck off.
Cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers. They're sitting in little cubes in the living room for now, so they don't get murdered by frost. I'm gonna be moving them outside at the end of the month.
Nice.
That's awesome.
We have an onion. We have actually a couple onions growing in our windowsill.
And lion's mane mushrooms.
It wasn't intentional. We just didn't use the onions quick enough.
Yeah.
So they started sprouting, and Shannon was like, "Oh, go put them in the water." And I was like, "Is this really my life now?" And
Listen.
I mean, the worst part is I actually put them in the water. So like,
Listen.
I have no one to blame but myself, really.
Listen. It's fun to grow shit, alright? And we got onions. We got a block of lion's mane mushrooms growing in our window. I have a goji berry plant, which is currently still kind of in its weird hibernation phase. A bonsai plant. A pothos plant. Basil. Rosemary. Aloe plant. A bunch of different succulents. A zebra plant.
Could you stop absorbing, please? You know what this is? You know what this boss fight is? You remember in Skyward Sword where you'd have to, like, hit it just right so, the fucking tongue asshole wouldn't just parry your shots? It's like that, but with less of a towel.
Listen, Jameson, if the lady wishes to play Stardew Valley in real life, you must oblige.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not that bad.
No.
I would like a lot more plants.
But we don't have the room, and also we have cats that will kill them.
I want some outside. Oh, and outside, I'm growing... I have 2 balloon flowers, I got lilies, and I got moonflowers.
Damn it, no. I didn't mean... Fuck. Okay, he just absorbed everything without me being able to hit him. That's fantastic.
Nice. Yeah. I want to get some spider plants and a Desert of Jericho, I think it's called. Wife really needs to get started.
No, because then I'll never see her again. So am I really just supposed to just run around and avoid him while he just has his hand out like that?
Can you mega bomb him or missile him?
Nope. He absorbs that too. It looked like he was absorbing the power beam too, even though the last dude was weak to that. So I think it's just, yeah, he absorbs
what about
everything.
ice beam?
Nope, everything. He absorbs everything.
I wish I had more space, but we live in a townhouse, so I'm doing what we can.
Yeah.
We live in a really long apartment. It's kind of like a giant Victorian-style old house that we share.
We just live in the bottom, like, floor of like a normal house. Like... Please get out of the fucking way, you fat whore. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
By June, our deck will look like goddamn Amazon, and I'll sit out there with a good book and hoover up the serotonin.
Hell yeah.
That's rad. Eventually, I want to get my own little farmhouse on my own property, and I want to have a vegetable garden, an herb garden, and flower garden. And some fruit trees.
You're getting owned by the reject fusion monster? Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. You'll be in the middle of hitting him one time, like the one time you're allowed to hit him every hour, and he'll just be like, nope, absorbing, fuck you.
No, phase on is an infusion.
Fuck off.
What?
The game's just like, hey, how about some enemies while you try to get back to the fucking one boss you need to fight? Turn. That's not... Oh my lord.
That's a missile thing, right?
Nope, that's the save point. I'm just a fucking idiot. Was it this dark 5 goddamn minutes ago? Where I literally couldn't see jack or shit that was going on?
I think so.
Okay, it's supposedly right in front of me. Hello?
Didn't you have to go upstairs or something? Yeah.
Oh. I literally can't even see it.
I think before you were using the thermals.
Okay, let's try this shit again. I would go back and just save to heal again, but he'll just respawn, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I need to use the fire thing. I don't fucking know. Maybe that'll stop him from regenerating? Because it's like fire. You know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you able to scan him?
All it said was hit him really hard, and that he will heal himself. Or that he regenerates his... He regenerates his big glowing fuck me, I'm a video game boss, hit me here orbs. Nope, he absorbs that too. What the fuck? Ow. Remember when you said you missed the bosses?
Yeah.
No. No, I disagree. I miss not doing this.
Try scanning it again because you died?
That doesn't change the scan, but sure. Can become invisible in normal sight. Is vulnerable when cloaked as all energy is drawn from defense systems. Like swing yourself to phase like regenerate damage to your organs. Consider the pinnacle splash power program. Maybe it should be extreme caution and maximum firepower. And that's it. That's all it tells me. It's literally just break his thing, and then while he's invisible, you gotta like X-ray so you can still see, or whatever, so you can still see him and hit him while he's trying to regen. Except A, I can't hit him period half the time because he just keeps absorbing all my shit, and 2, he just spawns really annoying enemies to distract you, so you just die while you're trying to look for him.
So invisible equals damage phase. Wow, what a mechanic.
Yeah, pretty much. This is literally the video game equivalent of playing, like, pretend with a kid in elementary school, and then when you, like, everything you do is like, no, I'm immune to that. I did magic bullshit. Like, it's literally the equivalent of that in a video game. I know I've only fought this guy once, but this is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, the future Mystic Mind players. Yeah, exactly. Scourges on society. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like, he can't absorb the missiles, so it's like, oh, if you just have enough missiles, it's like not as bad, but it's like, that's so annoying. He just holds out his hand, and it's just like, oh, nope, fuck you, now you're losing. I lost over half my health just doing that once. And now I have to hope I can hit him while his enemies are just coming for me. I think I need to do this instead.
Yep.
Where is he? Where is he?
Keep turning.
He's just not here. There he is. The fuck did he go? Yeah, he's so invisible we can't see him on the X-ray fucking scanner. He's like level 2 invisible. Oh my god, fuck off.
That does a lot of damage.
It doesn't matter if I die before I can do it more than once.
I think you got it.
No, I don't think I do.
Missiles?
No time. Like, they're too fucking slow. Okay, he's got all his fucking shit back. So now I get to see what kind of enemies I need to use.
Oh, he damages them.
He moves his bones when he goes invisible squared.
Yeah, he'll just kill him off for you. I think you have to jump when he does that.
I am, but I'm still not jumping high enough. I noticed the jumping in this game's a little fucked. Which, again, I don't know if it's because it's Fuck you! I don't know if it's because it's first person and it's like I'm not used to, like, trying to angle a character I can't see. Because when I do, like, those parts where the game is like, hey, we're gonna pretend to be Mario for a minute, you gotta jump on shit. I try to use Samus's gun to, like, sort of point where I'm going, you know, because I figure that's, you know, in front of her. But at the same time, it's in front of her, so it's farther out than the rest of her fucking body, so that's why it doesn't always work. Oh my god. Yeah, that works. Absorb this, you fat bitch. Yeah, this is literally the Ghirahim fight with less of a towel.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say the Ghirahim fight is this with more of a... You know what I mean. Please... Oh my god. Stop fucking absorbing everything. Okay, let's see if we die doing this.
You got it, baby.
I noticed the fire did, like, a lot of damage. I don't know if it's because I hit him more, if it was actually, like, the fire. But I'm just gonna hope for the best. Yeah, could you guys fuck off, please? Where the fuck?
I noticed it takes him a minute. One more?
No, because I have to let him teleport first.
There you go! Nice!
I hope whoever approved that boss also got hit by a fucking truck. That was stupid.
Good job. That only took 2 tries, though.
Did he just...
What?
He landed on top of us. And now he's leaking.
Gooey. Oh. It's the part!
Oh. How the fuck isn't this an all-costume in Smash Brothers? Phazon suit! Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. Additional data down. Okay. Samus Galley unlocked for purchase. Okay. Can I... Come here.
Can't you walk through it now, though? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't hurt. Alright.
Dude, that suit is awesome.
Phazon suit, baby!
Go save!
Alright, maybe I was too hard on that fucking, like, thing, just because my arm hurts, and I'm, like, it's making me lose focus, but, like, that was fucking dumb, but we got a cool reward out of it, so I'm okay with it. I gotta stop saying I wish for game designers get by trucks.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like that's such a cartoonish fucking threat. It's not even like a threat, it's not like I'm saying that I hate you with a truck. I'm just wishing bad things would happen to you.
You can now safely traverse the space Ebola.
Hooray! Phazon's organic, would take over your brain and end you. I'm gonna snort some Phazon. Just insert the Phazon directly into Samus's, like, breathing tube or whatever is in the suit.
Hmm.
You see, it's light in here now. I don't know why the lights... I don't think the lights went out the first time we got in here.
I think they did. I think you were using your thermal. Pog, maybe you can make better decisions than me. I checked on the server. I'm horrified.
Oh. No, Phazon Lungs is Prime 3. Alright. Alright, we did it. We're immune to Phazon.
Are you saved?
Yep. Alright. I guess that's just where we're gonna wrap it up.
That's a good place to stop, I think.
Yeah, we got the fire shit. We got the Phazon suit. We got an artifact, finally.
Woo!
We did it! Insert Phazon Rod A into suit B. You say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna jettison you into space. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess we're just gonna wrap it up. Thanks for coming by, guys. Thanks for chilling with us while I raged against the fucking machine.
You did it.
In the words of the great philosopher, poet DeBabby, let's go. We have one artifact. Alright. We'll see you guys, hopefully, tomorrow. For more Metroid adventures, I guess.
Yee.
All y'all have a great night, and we'll see you later. Good night, everybody.